Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around someone you care about? Like no matter what you do, it's never quite good enough. Or maybe you've caught yourself making excuses for their behavior, thinking, if only I tried harder, things would get better. If you're nodding your head right now, I want you to know something important. You're not alone, and it's not your fault. Today, we're diving deep into the world of toxic relationships. We're going to shine a light on the darkness, break the chains that bind you, and unlock the power of true inner peace. This isn't just another pep talk. This is your roadmap to freedom, to rediscovering the incredible person you are beneath the weight of a toxic relationship. You see, toxic relationships are like quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. They drain your energy, crush your spirit, and slowly erase the vibrant, joyful person you once were. But here's the tricky part. Toxic relationships often disguise themselves as love. Maybe it's the partner who claims they're just trying to help when they criticize your every move, or the friend who always seems to need you when you're about to achieve something great. It could even be the family member who uses guilt like a weapon, keeping you trapped in a cycle of obligation and resentment. These relationships chip away at your self-esteem, your dreams, and your sense of reality. They leave you feeling confused, anxious, and wondering if you're the crazy one for feeling this way. But let me ask you this. Is this really what love is supposed to feel like? Is this the life you dreamed of when you were young, full of hope and possibility? I remember a time when I was caught in the web of a toxic relationship. Like many of you, I didn't see it at first. I made excuses. I tried harder. I blamed myself. If only I was smarter, more attractive, more successful, I thought. Then they would finally treat me with the love and respect I craved. But you know what? No amount of self-improvement can fix a toxic relationship. Because the problem isn't you, it's the dynamic itself. The longer we stay in these situations, the more we lose ourselves. Our dreams start to feel like distant memories. Our confidence crumbles. The voice in our head that used to cheer us on now sounds suspiciously like our critic. We become a shadow of who we once were, of who we could be. And the truly heartbreaking part? Toxic relationships don't just affect us in the moment. They leave scars that can last a lifetime if we don't address them. They shape our beliefs about love, about ourselves, about what we deserve. They can poison future relationships and opportunities if we let them. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to break free, to reclaim your life, to find that inner peace that's been eluding you. And today, I'm going to show you how. Step 1. Recognize the signs. The first step in breaking free from a toxic relationship is to recognize it for what it is. Here are some signs to look out for. Constant criticism. If you're always being put down or made to feel not good enough, that's a red flag. Lack of support. A healthy relationship lifts you up. If your dreams are consistently dismissed or belittled, something's wrong. Controlling behavior. Does your partner try to dictate who you see, what you wear, or how you spend your time? That's not love, that's control. Emotional roller coaster. If your relationship is a constant cycle of extreme highs and lows. That's not passion, it's instability. Lack of respect, name-calling, ignoring boundaries, or dismissing your feelings are all signs of disrespect. Gaslighting. If you're constantly questioning your own reality or feeling crazy, you might be being gaslighted. Dream builder. If you recognize any of these signs in your relationship, I want you to know this is not your fault and you deserve better. Step 2. Acknowledge the impact. Once you've recognized the toxic patterns, it's crucial to acknowledge how they're affecting you. This isn't about blaming or shaming, it's about honest self-reflection. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes, if you can, and ask yourself, how has this relationship affected my self-esteem? What dreams or goals have I put on hold because of this relationship? How has my physical and mental health been impacted? What would my life look like if I were free from this situation? Acknowledging the impact isn't easy. It can bring up feelings of regret, anger, or sadness. But remember, these feelings are signposts. They're pointing you towards what needs to change. Step 3. Reclaim your power. Now that you've recognized the toxicity and acknowledged its impact, it's time to reclaim your power. This is where the real transformation begins.
First, remember this fundamental truth. You are worthy of love, respect, and kindness, not because of what you do or what you've achieved, but simply because you exist. Your worth is not determined by anyone else's opinion of you.
Next, start setting boundaries. This might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to it. But boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary for healthy relationships and self-respect. Start small. Maybe it's saying no to something you don't want to do. Maybe it's carving out time for yourself each day. Whatever it is, stick to it. Each boundary you set and maintain is a step towards reclaiming your power.
Step 4. Cultivate inner peace.
As you start to break free from toxic patterns, it's crucial to cultivate inner peace. This is your anchor, your North Star. It's what will guide you through the challenges ahead and help you stay strong in your resolve. Here are some practices to help you cultivate inner peace. Meditation. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath, and when thoughts come, and they will, gently return your attention to your breath. This simple practice can profoundly shift your inner landscape. Gratitude. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This trains your mind to focus on the positive, even in difficult times. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd show a good friend. When you make mistakes or face setbacks, respond with understanding rather than harsh self-criticism. Connect with nature. Spend time outdoors. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the sun on your face. Nature has a way of putting our problems into perspective and soothing our souls. Creative expression. Whether it's through art, writing, music, or dance, find a way to express your emotions creatively. This can be incredibly healing and empowering. Step 5. Build a support system. Breaking free from a toxic relationship is not a journey you have to take alone. In fact, having support is crucial for your healing and growth. Reach out to trusted friends and family. Join support groups or seek professional help. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who remind you of your worth, who encourage your growth. These positive relationships will be a balm to your soul and a reminder of what healthy connections look like. Step 6. Embrace the journey of self-discovery. As you let go of toxic relationships, you create space for something beautiful, self-discovery. This is your chance to reconnect with who you truly are, what you want, and what brings you joy. Try new things. Revisit old passions. Take that class you've always been interested in. Travel to places you've dreamed of. Date yourself. Fall in love with your own company. Remember, the goal isn't just to be okay alone, it's to thrive alone. To build a life so full and rich that any relationship you choose to enter is an addition to your happiness, not the source of it. Now, I know this journey isn't easy. You might face doubts, fears, or setbacks along the way. You might be tempted to go back to what's familiar, even if it's harmful. This is normal. Change, even positive change, can be scary. But I want you to remember this. Every step you take towards freedom and self-love is an act of courage. Every boundary you set, every negative thought you challenge, every moment you choose yourself, these are victories. Celebrate them. And if you stumble, that's okay. Healing isn't linear. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. You've got this. Dream builder, letting go of toxic relationships and finding inner peace is one of the most profound journeys you can embark on. It's a journey of reclaiming your power, rediscovering your worth, and rebuilding your life on your own terms. Remember, you are not defined by the relationships you've had or the treatment you've endured. You are defined by your resilience, your courage, and your capacity for growth and love. As you move forward, carry this truth with you. You are worthy of love, respect, and peace. Not because of what you do or what others think of you, but simply because you are you. Unique, valuable, and irreplaceable. So take that first step. Set that boundary. Choose yourself. And watch as your world begins to transform. Because when you let go of what's hurting you, you make space for what will heal you. When you release what's draining you, you open yourself up to what will fulfill you. Your journey to inner peace starts now, dream builder. And I believe in you every step of the way. Now go, reclaim your power, and create a life that fills you with joy, peace, and unshakable self-love. Your future self is cheering you on, and so am I. And